What's the first thing that pops into your head when you think of Norway? Maybe it's the breathtaking fjords, the mesmerizing northern lights, or even the legendary Vikings swinging their battle axes. Or perhaps you think of Norway's modern reputation, a land of wealth, equality, and some of the happiest people on earth. But Norway is so much more than just a picture-perfect postcard. Behind the stunning scenery and glossy travel brochures lies a country full of surprises, quirks, and contrasts. It's a nation of just over 5 million people that somehow ranks among the wealthiest and most progressive in the world. But what's it really like to live there? In this video, we're diving deep into what life in Norway is really like, the culture, the economy, the people, and the unique traditions that make this Scandinavian powerhouse stand out. And of course, we'll talk about one of the most fascinating aspects of Norway, its strong, independent, and naturally stunning women. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video you might just see Norway in a whole new way. If there's one thing Norway doesn't do, it's subtlety when it comes to landscapes. This country is like a real-life fantasy world. Towering mountains, deep blue fjords, endless forests, and a rugged coastline that stretches for miles. It's the kind of place where every direction you look feels like a postcard. Norway is located in northern Europe, taking up the western side of the Scandinavian peninsula. It's home to just over 5.4 million people, but because of its vast land area, it feels much bigger than it actually is. In fact, Norway is the 6th largest country in Europe by land, but with a population density of only 15 people per square kilometre, it's one of the least crowded places on the continent. And if you think Norway's fjords are just for show, think again. These massive glacier-carved inlets aren't just some of the most breathtaking views in the world, they're also UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The most famous ones, Geirangerfjord and Nærøyfjord, draw visitors from all over the world with their dramatic cliffs plunging into crystal-clear waters. Oh, and here's a fun fact, in some parts of Norway, there are more reindeer than people. But Norway's beauty isn't just about nature. It's also about the way Norwegians interact with it. They deeply respect their environment, and outdoor activities like hiking, skiing, and camping aren't just hobbies, they're a way of life. So while Norway might look like a fantasy land, for the people who live here, this is just everyday reality. Norway isn't just rich in natural beauty, it's also one of the wealthiest countries in the world. But how did a small nation of just over 5 million people manage to build such a thriving economy? The secret lies beneath the ocean. In the 1960s, Norway struck gold, or rather oil, in the North Sea. Instead of letting this newfound wealth disappear, Norway made a strategic move. It created the Government Pension Fund Global, commonly known as the Oil Fund. Today, this fund is worth over $1.5 trillion, making it the largest sovereign wealth fund in the world. The idea? Save the money and use it to benefit future generations rather than splurging it all at once. But Norway isn't just about oil. The country is also a leader in renewable energy, with around 90% of its electricity coming from hydropower. And let's not forget fishing, technology, and tourism, which all play major roles in keeping the economy strong. Now, the cost of living. Is it worth it? Of course, being rich comes with a price, literally. Norway is one of the most expensive countries in the world. A simple cup of coffee? That'll be around $5. A beer at a bar? $12 or more. And if you want to eat out, prepare to spend at least $20 to $30 per meal. Housing is another major expense. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Oslo? That'll set you back around $1,500 per month. And if you want to buy a house, prices are climbing every year. But here's the thing. Most Norwegians don't mind. Why? Because in return they get world-class public services, including free healthcare, free education, and a strong social safety net. High salaries also help balance the high costs, with the average annual income sitting around $70,000. So yes, living in Norway is expensive, but for many the trade-off is worth it. Would you rather pay less and struggle with healthcare and education, or pay more and have everything taken care of? For Norwegians, the answer is clear. Money and breathtaking landscapes are great, but what's daily life in Norway actually like? The truth is, it's a mix of comfort, simplicity, and strong social values. One thing that sets Norway apart is its work-life balance. The average work week, just 37.5 hours, and overtime isn't encouraged. In fact, most Norwegians leave work by 4 p.m. to spend time with family or enjoy outdoor activities. And when it comes to parental leave, Norway is one of the most generous countries in the world. New parents get up to 49 weeks off at full pay or 59 weeks at 80% pay, and a portion of that is reserved for fathers to encourage equal parenting. Norway's social system is designed to take care of everyone. Healthcare is free or very low cost, and higher education, completely tuition-free, even for international students. That means you could study at a top Norwegian university without racking up student debt. This strong social support is why Norway ranks consistently among the happiest countries in the world. People don't have to worry about going bankrupt over a medical bill or not being able to afford education. Norwegians have a unique cultural concept called Janteloven, or the law of Jante. It's an unwritten rule that emphasizes humility, equality, and not standing out too much. Unlike in some cultures where self-promotion is common, Norwegians believe in staying humble and keeping things low-key. At first, this might feel strange, especially if you come from a place where success is loudly celebrated. But over time, it creates a society where everyone feels valued and no one is seen as better than anyone else. Another big part of Norwegian culture is kos, a word that loosely translates to coziness and contentment. Whether it's gathering with loved ones around a fireplace, enjoying a quiet moment with coffee, or just appreciating the little things in life, Norwegians prioritize quality over quantity. It's this mix of security, simplicity, and strong social values that makes life in Norway so unique. Norwegian women are often admired for their natural beauty, confidence, and independence. But what really makes them stand out is the strong sense of equality and freedom that defines Norwegian society. Norwegian beauty isn't about heavy makeup or flashy fashion. Here, less is more. Many women embrace a natural, effortless look. Think minimal makeup, practical yet stylish clothing, and a love for the outdoors. The cold climate might play a role in their flawless skin, but a healthy, active lifestyle is also key. One of the biggest reasons Norwegian women are so confident and self-sufficient is that Norway is one of the most gender-equal countries in the world. Women hold high positions in politics, business, and education, and they're financially independent from an early age. In fact, Norway was one of the first countries to introduce quotas for women in leadership, ensuring that businesses and government positions have fair representation. And it's not just about laws, it's part of the culture. So, is Norway truly the ultimate place to live? Well, it depends on what you're looking for. The pros. High salaries and strong economy. Norway has one of the highest average incomes in the world. Free healthcare and education, no medical debt, no student loans. Stunning nature and outdoor lifestyle. If you love hiking, skiing, and fresh air, Norway is paradise. Safe and progressive society, low crime rates, strong equality, and a great work-life balance. But like anywhere, it's not perfect. So here are some of the cons. High cost of living, everything from food to rent is expensive. Long dark winters. If you hate cold and months with little sunlight, Norway might be tough. Reserved social culture. Norwegians are friendly but tend to keep to themselves at first. For some, these challenges are worth the trade-off. For others, Norway's lifestyle takes some getting used to. So, what do you think? Could you see yourself living in Norway? Let me know in the comments. Norway is so much more than just stunning landscapes and high salaries. It's a country with a unique way of life, one that prioritizes simplicity, equality, and quality over quantity. From its breathtaking fjords to its progressive society, it's no surprise that Norway is consistently ranked one of the best places to live in the world. But at the end of the day, whether it's the right place for you depends on what you value most. Would you trade high costs for financial security? Cold winters for beautiful summers? A reserved culture for a society built on trust and equality? Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more amazing content. See you in the next one.